Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back. Happy Wednesday to you all. And we're going to go through a little more Love That Dog. I know it got kind of sad when we were reading yesterday. We found out the truth behind his dog, his yellow dog, Sky. But today, let's see if we can cheer you up a little bit. May 15th. I don't know. If you put it on the board and people read it, it might make them sad. What do you suppose Jack's teacher just asked him? I think she might have asked if she could put his poem about Sky up on the board. And yeah, people read it. I think the natural reaction is to feel sad. May 17th. Okay, I guess. I'll put my name on it. But I hope it doesn't make people feel too sad. And if it does, maybe you could think of something to cheer everybody up. Like maybe with some of those brownies you make, the chocolate ones that are so good. Look at him trying to get his teacher to bring in some brownies to cheer people up after they read a sad poem. May 21st. Wow, 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 wow. That was the best news ever. I can't believe it. Mr. Walter Dean Myers is really coming to our school. He was coming to our city anyway to see his old buddy. Sorry, my visualizer just cut out, boys and girls. There we go, got it back. And he would be honored to visit our clean school and meet the mostly nice kids who like his poems. We sure are lucky that his old buddy lives in our town. Wow! Ooh. So, who's coming to visit? Mr. Walter Dean Myers, Jack's favorite poetry author. Wonder who his old buddy is. Could it be Jack's teacher? Do you think it's just a random coincidence? Who knows? But we do need to continue with our figurative language and poetry. So we'll leave the suspense going for a little bit longer and switch gears over to your assignment for today. So today we're going to be talking about something called hyperbole. Now, any time that something is hyper, it means it's extended, it's exaggerated, it's bigger than what it originally was. So hyperbole is simply when we are exaggerating to make a point, okay? So an example given up here, it says, I called you 1,000,000 times. Chances are you probably called like 4 times maybe 5 times. But oftentimes they'll say, ugh, or like your parents will say to you, I told you 1,000,000 times to go pick that up. Okay, that's hyperbole. It's exaggerating. That pizza is bigger than Texas. Obviously, no pizza is bigger than the state of Texas. Okay. I will die of embarrassment. To my knowledge, nobody has actually died from being embarrassed. And he is older than the hills. Those hills are formed of rocks over millions of years. So no, nobody on this planet is older than the hills. Okay? So hyperbole means we are exaggerating. We're making things bigger than they really are. So you're going to have 2 pages today. This first page starts out with reading each statement, and you're going to type an H if the statement is a hyperbole. Okay? Type N if the statement is not a hyperbole. So H for hyperbole and N for not. Okay? If it could really happen, it's not a hyperbole. All right? So my dad's snoring is louder than a freight train. I don't know about you, but when one of those trains goes by on the train tracks and you're standing there, they're really loud. So could your dad really be louder than a freight train? Probably not. So we're going to say H, because that's hyperbole. Okay? Jessica's smile was a mile wide. You have to decide. Is this hyperbole? Can somebody's smile actually be a mile wide? No, they can't really be that wide. So again, H for hyperbole. On number 3, Jason stayed up all night reading his new book. Is it possible for someone to stay up all night long? Yeah, it is possible. So we're going to say N. That's not a hyperbole because somebody really could stay up reading all night long. Now, maybe not you guys, or maybe you could. Who knows? I know I've done that before. All right, so we get the idea, right? H for hyperbole, and if it's not. At the bottom, they have these purple rectangles, and one has already been moved for you. It says move and resize the boxes to highlight the hyperbole statement in the paragraph. So notice they have, we went on a hike in the woods yesterday. Okay, that's fine. People can go on hikes, right? We had to carry our lunch. What does that say? We had to carry our lunch along with a lot of water. So my backpack weighed a ton. Okay, a ton is 2,000 pounds. Do you really think a human could carry 2,000 pounds on their back? No, they could not. So that's why there's purple around weighed a ton, because that's totally exaggerated. Okay, so you've got these purple boxes here. That means there are 4 more hyperboles hidden in here. You're going to take the box, drag them wherever you want. Remember, boys and girls, if you need to resize, you do that by moving the arrows. You can make them longer. You can make them shorter, okay, by using the blue boxes on there. All right. Once you've done that, the next page is where Mr. Ford, Mrs. Jansen, and myself cannot wait to see what you do, because it says to finish each hyperbole. And remember, if it could really happen, then it's not a hyperbole. So we want you to use your imagination, okay? Notice at the top, they have her brain is the size of a pea, or I'm dying to see that new movie. So I'm so hungry, I could eat what? What could you eat? Cannot wait to see what you come up with. The bus was late again. We waited. How long did you wait? Give me a major exaggeration. I want to see some hyperbole. The music was so loud that... What did the music make happen? Again, hyperbole. We want something larger than life here, you guys. Really wow us with this stuff. The snow was so deep that... What happened? I hate spiders. Whenever I see one eye, what do you do? And again, it can't be something that truly could happen. We want you to go big on this. You're exaggerating here. I was so cold that his ears were so big that man is so big he. And then you're going to use one of these hyperboles. Pick your favorite and just type a short little descriptive paragraph about it. All right, can't wait to see what you come up with.